All right, guys, here is the interior. Like I said, a little bit of sand, of course, dog hair. Come around this side, show you guys the back. The back seat is obviously where the dog was. I assume that they had some sort of towel or protecting down on the thing on the seat because there's not really too much hair on the seat, more so it's on the carpet back here as well. My client is actually with a patient right now, so I can't walk over the vehicle with her. However, I briefed her throughout the text that sometimes all the dog hair does not come out, but the vast majority of it does. So I always want to make sure people understand that, they're okay with that, and they don't have any misconception about what exactly I'll be able to do today for the detail. So without further ado, guys, let's get started. Blow it out, drill brush, interior surfaces, steam it, and yeah, be a good detail. All right, guys, right now, I'm gonna prop it up right there. Right now, what I'm doing will be, don't follow me now, motherfucker. I'm doing the doors, seats, and wheel. The best thing about detailing in this weather is that I could spray all of my stuff here, let it dwell, right? Let it dwell for a minute, and then I'm able to go back and scrub it in, okay? And not worry about anything drying or leaving marks. You might say, oh, you're not using that much product compared to your other videos, and the answer is you're right. And the reason behind that is these surfaces aren't caked on with anything. So I can use my steamer primarily and get rid of all this, usual buildup of grime and hand oils and whatnot. So I don't need to do a full spray. I can do 2 sprays and it's sufficient, okay? One of my trick, guys, is letting the residual steam, so basically a steam overspray, hit the windows, right? And now, of course, if you have tinted windows, do not do that. These front windows are not tinted. Neither is the windshield. So I can do that without risking the tint peeling up, all right? The reason I do that is to break down any major oils, dirt, grime, anything that would impede my glass cleaning process come end of the detail, okay? What the hell was that? Trash. Trying to see. I always try to not move or touch my clients' personal items. I always ask them to clean out their vehicles beforehand, but things like a couple quarters, a charger, a picture of something, whatever it is, that stuff's okay. Like personal documents, important things, I always ask them, please remove those from the vehicle. I don't go in glove boxes, I don't go in center consoles, because that's usually where all the personal items, leftover money, safe money, whatever you want to call it, is located. And I don't want to deal with the whole, hey, there's so much money missing, or I had something in here and now it's gone, did you see it? And now it's like I'm responsible for it because I was the one who cleaned that area, and it's just, I don't deal with it. So, that back up there. Also, I see a lot of detailers, they mess up their clients' settings on their screens. Down on the center console, and then on the wheel and the seat. I always make sure and try to put everything back the way I found it. Because if I got in my vehicle and all my heat was moved, and you know, now cold air's on and it's freezing out, and like things like that, just they really do make a difference. Might not think about it, but it is true. Can't see shit. So right now, guys, I'm wiping up the very last bit of my cleaner over here. Then what I'm gonna do is move on to the carpet. Vacuum, steam it, and remove all this dog hair. All of my videos now with this camera that I got are cinematic, sort of ASMR style, comedy style. Those little areas where like I make jokes or the camera pans to me and I make like a, if you guys ever see like The Office, like whenever the camera pans to a character on a TV show, they're all like something like that, you know, and people love it. So continue to do that. Right there. Vent there, and he's steamed again. My client told me that she actually got this vehicle detailed previously in July. What the fuck? In July or June, one of those months, and she said she was really not impressed. They missed a lot of areas, left her windows streaky and dirty. So what I really want to make sure is that I don't miss any areas. Of course, you know, that's always a big key factor. But I also want to make sure that the glass is as crystal clear as possible, and of course get her approval whenever it's done. But right now, guys, I'm just going to begin my vacuuming process. Grab this another attachment here. See if this helps me any. So very simple, guys. Got our pad here, spray a window cleaner on it, and go nice and gently over everything, okay? Over here too. Now, And my glass towel, waffling it, go around, wipe up all of the moisture and leftover product. Actually, I think I'm gonna get a different towel. This one's leaving behind a little bit of a streakage. I know that's a real word. What I'm gonna do at the very end anyways is go over the windows again with a drier, more abrasive towel so that any leftover debris or anything will be able to be removed. I'm talking to my client too about this brake dust down here. See what she wants to do about that. Today, obviously no. All right guys, my camera is about to die. It was actually recording for 35 minutes straight. No clue why, no clue how, but it was. So basically, I'm done. The vehicle's done. Show you guys the before, I guess the after, I guess. So, come on, pan down. The only issue with this camera is the gimbal. So I gotta manually keep on bringing it down, but little goodies in there, Jesus piece, steering wheel cover, close that door, back here. It's very, very nice. Trunk, super nice, super clean. Bingo, bingo. It's over here. Same thing, copy and paste. Very, very nice, guys. Actually, wipe that off there. There we go. That's why we do the final look over and touch up any areas that need to be touched up. So, guys, that's the video. Thank you all for watching and tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Got more videos on the way. I got tomorrow, which is Sunday. I don't have anything scheduled yet. I might try to do like 2 maintenance details. I'll try, but I'm not really too worried about it as of right now. I gotta go out to Marshall's and stuff and go buy a bunch of new clothes. My washer went at my house and like half my clothes just got ruined. So now I gotta go out and buy new clothes and maybe have like a little off day, a little recap day, restock my chemicals, redo my truck, clean that, make sure it's presentable, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. But guys, that's the video. Thank you all for watching and tuning in. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys on the next one.